Hey guys, Halloween has come and gone. We've changed the time on our clocks and time traveled and such. And now we're walking the dog. So, sorry for the bouncy quality of the video. Wanted to do just a review of how things went down over the last 24 hours or so. So, I went to work and had my proton pack with the Slimer attached to the back of it, and put some of the Clear Glide on my suit, and then a little bit of the Prel shampoo. Then I threw a bunch of the Prel shampoo on top of my head to make it look like he had slimed the top of my head as well. And then I got my picture made for our costume contest at work. If I win, I get a free day off with pay. So here's hoping. I've won a couple of times in the past, but those were both as Ghostbusters, so I think they can get tired of seeing it and they don't want to pay out for the same costume year after year, even though it might be the best one. So I just thought I'd step it up a little bit, would go with the Slimer and Slimed costume. So here's hoping that works out. I should find out in about a week, and I'll update you if it does turn out to be good. I'm going to put some pictures from my costume at work right here. I need to add that I was off work, so I actually set my alarm to wake up at 4 in the morning and get there at my normal time of 5 in the morning to get my picture made, while the people that I work with were just starting their day so they could see it at the same time. And so it was easier for me to kind of go to work messy, because I was going to go home and clean up afterwards anyway. So funny thing was I had to wash the Prel out of my hair in the sink at work in the men's bathroom. The water only comes out for like 2 or 3 seconds at a time and then stops, so it took a while because I put a lot of shampoo in there. So it took a little bit, but then took off the flight suit, put it in a box so I didn't have to drive home with all that junk on me, and then threw it in the washer. Got it all clean, and then we went to another event. There was a farmer's market that was doing trick-or-treating in our town, and so we decided to go there. It was between 8 and 12 in the morning, and so it was a good opportunity to trick-or-treat while a lot of kids weren't out. And we filled up a couple of buckets for the kids. And this year, the kids actually were wearing flight suits with me. First time that they've ever been Ghostbusters with me. So that was a fun opportunity. And then we went around the corner and took some pictures. I kind of wanted some on-location shots. Of course, just not just me smiling at the camera. So we took a few of those. So I'll post those right here. So I was happy with the way that the pictures turned out. Then we had the rest of the afternoon to kind of chill out for a little bit. We did go to a bakery that was having a costume contest, so got our picture made for that one. So we'll see if that one works out too. And then we didn't do a whole lot until the end of the night, where the sun went down and we started trick-or-treating. And hands down, the most disappointing part the last few days was my battery never did come back up. It's still not holding charge. I've still got it hooked into the wall. It's been like 36 hours, and the green LED is still showing that it's charging. So if it doesn't come up in the next day and a half, I'm going to have to buy another battery. So that's a bummer. Kind of like that extra little kick and reaction you get for people from the lights and the sounds turning on. But it is what it is. So my youngest and my wife decided to stay home and hand out candy. And then my oldest and I wore my pack, and then he put on the Spirit Halloween pack. And then we went around our new neighborhood since we've moved and filled up a bucket and a half of candy. And like I said, it was the first time that he had been in suit with me, in a flight suit with me, and it was great. It was a fun time. He loved all the reactions we got. It's kind of a unique experience when you pull up to somebody's or walk up to somebody's house and they're like, hey, let me take your picture, before you can even say trick or treat. Or people yell at you from across the street and say, hey, come over to our house. People stop their cars just to roll down the window and say, hey, nice costumes. Or when a guy's wife elbowed him and said, hey, look at their costumes. And his reaction was, holy crap. Things like that are what make it fun, make it worth doing year after year, and not changing and doing a different kind of costume to me. And so it's fun for my son to experience that with me this year too. So he had my Ghostbusters 2 charcoal flight suit on, and I just wore the regular one, my regular True Spec. So I decided to take Slimer with me and put it on the Proton pack, but didn't slime my uniform for the second time. So I wasn't slimed for trick-or-treating. And then about 3/4 of the way through, the little brackets that I put on my pack, 2 of the 3 came off. And so Slimer came tumbling down, and then I had to hold him the rest of the way, but it was okay. I didn't mean for that to be permanent anyway. So I'll wrap it up by showing a few extra pictures. And thanks for watching. I'll have some more stuff to post here in the near future. Thank you.